I think about it, now you wouldn't entertain it, but back then, brother, there's bare man you knew was a snake. But because they didn't do it to you, you were cool with it. Until they did it to you, and you're like, I should have saw it coming. But
we don't call it a snake, we call it something else.
Okay, cool.
Because we've got certain people that say, even from your area, probably one of the main ones, we wouldn't call him a snake. I'm not going to say his name. I'm definitely going to say his name.
From my bit?
Yeah, bro. You spoke to him today.
You reckon?
He's not a snake to us, but to everybody else he is.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But then, if someone asked you, yo, what's wrong? You say, nah, it's cool.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
then what people say about him, you're like,
you're right. Because you know, when we remember, he's robbed people I know. Exactly. But they're not from where we're from. So
my point.
Yeah, they've had to accept it. So
people are terrified of this guy. Like, terrified. Where he's like, I phone him now.
But that's what I'm saying. But I know people like that. But my point is, that doesn't mean if someone else talks about him in a bad light, I can't be there and say that's not him.
Facts. Yeah.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Nah, bless you.
Oh, yeah, we just cut it out.
God.
How do you feel about that?
Bro, that's what I was just about to say.
About what? What do you mean?
About Wembley.
R&B? It's not even just Wembley.
Oh, yeah, you went to the last one.
It was mental.
You got to understand here, like, beginning of the year, I don't know if Brent can even attest to this. We had the convo that we're going to do something mad at the end of the year. Didn't know what exactly it would have been, whether it was going to be Wembley Arena or Ali Pali. But it was going to be a venue that's thousands, yeah? But Malta was the goal from the beginning of the year. We knew we're doing Malta and we don't know how many we're taking to Malta. It just depends, innit? I was like, if we're going to do Malta, we know we're doing Malta in September. We got to spread the brand.
Mm-hmm.
So we had conversations where it's like, I understand this is going to be very taxing, but I want to fill out every weekend. We're not doing London, let's do Brum. If we're not doing Brum, let's do Bristol. If we're not doing Bristol, let's do Cardiff. If we're not doing Cardiff, let's try and get Stockholm. Let's try and get Copenhagen. And bro, I probably had 3 weekends off this year.
Swear.
Yeah, I'm going to read it out to you so you can see I'm not trying shit. Obviously for the listeners.
You see when you guys do your R&B, you know, like you would dedicate a section to an artist. Do you plan it before? Or just Chucky just wing it?
No, it's planned.
Okay.
Yeah, there's work. Yeah. There's a lot that goes behind the scenes.
Okay,
like me and Chucky talk about what songs is going to be played and
like
what
that,
vibe he's got.
like that.
Yeah, because you got to remember, it makes it easier for me behind the camera because I know what songs are going to go off. If I know what his set's going to be, I know, okay, cool. By the time he gets to this song, I need to be in the crowd.
Are you going to do like sorry to cut you, like a over 35s R&B?
The thing is,
Because there's a lot of mixing, matching. I'm like, I was vibes. I'm like, I don't want to hear this now, man. What's going on here?
We're going to do...
But I get it, why you did it.
I think what we're going to do is, I don't want to put an age on it.
No, thank you.
I don't want to put an age on it. I'll do it as a concept. So we're going to launch a different leg to the R&B, but it's going to be like the Pass Your Orcs type vibe.
Oh,
so it's like your favorite R&B tune, but it's still a banger. But what we don't want, because we've seen it happen, is you play a tune, this part of the crowd knows the tune.
I don't
the rest of the crowd are just zoning out. And he's not a bad DJ. And that's another thing we need to talk about as well. And I want to talk about it very transparently. Oh, stop booking DJs because they look good, man. I don't understand. Man are still doing that. You're ruining the experience because some people are like, oh, I want to get my cousin or my sister or my brother to play. I'm like, can they play R&B? And what they always say this. Yeah, they can do what Chucky does. I want you to do what Chucky does.
Yeah, that's nonsense.
That's not what you're going to be assigned to do. So if that's how you're assessing it, then...
I've been in that space before, yeah. And this is when I was Mr. Nice Guy. Now I'm Mr. Say No. Because, you know, I like to keep money within the family.
Yeah.
So I gave a DJ, a close friend of ours, probably one of the biggest opportunities of his life, UK vibes. Every possible artist that you could want to work with was in this place.
Mm-hmm.
He then started playing Time to Get Funky. I'm saying, bro.
He lost it.
I'm looking at him like...
Bro, I remember one of the, from my ends, there's one of the youth man, he's my brother's age. The DJ in it. So I was like, oh yeah, obviously I do the events, I'll give you a set. He came to the set late. No, he's good at DJing. He came late. So now it's not about your talent, it's your discipline. Came late and he started giving me excuses. I'm like, bro, for the last 45 minutes or last half an hour, this DJ's had to play to fill in for you and he's got to be somewhere. Whereas the harmony that I have, all my DJs know to be on time, or even be half an hour earlier so you can hear what the other DJ is playing.
Yeah, exactly.
But some DJs don't have that discipline. So when they get there, they just, do you know how annoying it is to hear a set? Then the next DJ goes on and he plays the same set because he wasn't there
the other day. Yeah.
Have you ever had to tell a DJ what to play?
All the time.
I've had to do that. And that's
all the time. But now my brethrens, as in the DJs that I'm friends with, they know I'm not doing it out of malice. It's more to do with like, I've been in the crowd. You're not doing a bad job, but flow this way now. There's more gal that want to vibes. Or you could look in the crowd and you could see a man playing Meet Me or French Montana. The third song is probably going to be Jay-Z. And I've looked into the audience and the girls are standing still. Only guys dancing. There's a guy with his phone out doing Dreams and Nightmares. That's not what I want.
You should
DJ.
play for times like this.
Yeah.
You
You gotta go to DJ. Okay. I mean, so there's times where you do that, but again, it's just delegating. Over time, it becomes a thing where it's like, I know what makes a good night.
So do you think, on that same page, that they're actually ish DJs or they got rubbish selections?
They're shit. Yes.
I didn't want to say it.
Yes, bro. Because remember, like, think about it. Like, DJing is not something you learn overnight. Whereas a lot of them did learn overnight. Like, I'm not coming out here saying I'm a great photographer, but I'm never ever gonna say it. You'll just see my work. You lot will tell me whether I'm a good photographer or not. Whereas with DJing, that's how it should be. The problem is, I don't have the capacity to just take a whim with a random DJ at Wembley Arena.
Yeah, stupid.
I don't. So I've built it to the point where I've trusted the DJs that I have. They understand what we're building here. So those are the DJs I'm taking with me. But everyone can do that.
And I think you've got to be good at what you do, you have to have a degree of, it's the word humility.
Yeah.
So it's not about what you want or you doing, well, in terms of being successful, it's not about how you want to do it or what you want. It's about the audience. Like,
Yeah.
do you get what I mean?
But,
so I know you know the latest songs that are the bangers and all of that with all your DJ mates and then being involved with music. But if the audience ain't feeling with that, it's irrelevant.
But what I'm saying is some of us, fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately is that the information or what we do, people like it. Like your podcast. You're not doing anything extra. You're just airing your views. And then there's people that are sitting there thinking, yeah, I like it. Whereas if someone came to you and said, nah, Chinks, okay, you got the look, we need to polish you up a bit and start giving you a script. You're going to be like, but if the bag was right, do you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, we're hearing. All of a sudden, my name is Chinkstafar. You're like, what?
Chinkstafar's crazy.
Wearing a shirt, just
You know what I'm
like
saying? Man's got a shirt on and that. It's like, oh shit. So it depends.
But that's not a. Alright, so is that an that's not a flaw to me, being able to do both. I think that shows
No,
your
it's not about both.
versatility.
It's about whether you still do the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because what happens is people.
We had the conversation before and he said he will always do it somehow.
Oh, okay.
Always.
No, but contractually, he might not be able to. That's the thing.
He will find a way, he said.
Yeah, I
Oh,
find
okay,
a
cool.
way, man.
Then
I've
you're
asked now
that's
so
when
much
your
time.
audience will be like, yeah, you're a real one.
Yeah.
Is that crossroad where it's like, all right, this is what grew me, but this is what's paying me.
Yeah. It's about meshing.
And
yeah,
me,
yeah.
I won't
You know what I
do
mean?
both. I'll just say, listen, guys, I've changed now, okay? I'm getting this amount of money for
Well,
this.
do you know what's
I'm
mad
doing
though?
this
That
now.
wouldn't get me mad because I get it. But
Yeah.
some people in your space will get mad.
Well, you come and pod then. Like, you fill this space. You do it. Like, do you know what I mean?
They don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Accountability. They want to be at home complaining about you not doing it.
Facts. You know, go in the comments, it's like, they're pushing 40, you know, talking about this. Is
Sometimes
this all the topics?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. This whole defund Mel
comments are
podcast.
crazy,
Bro, you see
bro.
this defund Mel podcast?
Bro.
Do you know what I want them to do in 2025? Say which podcast.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, fuck it. Do it.
Say which
yeah.
podcast. Please.
I was trying to say, big up China. I was chatting to him today about it. Is that raw? You see, like if they was talking about giving out licenses for podcasts, we would get it.
Yeah.
We met the threshold, bro. We would get it.
You'd still see us.
We would get it.
We've already got our
So
mics.
thank you. Exactly. What are you talking about?
You don't got your YouTube plaques.
I'm already certified.
We've met
Do you know
the
what I mean?
threshold, bro.
Yeah, it'll be your own bridges who are messed up.
Bro, stop saying defund Mel podcast.
Yeah.
Name names and tell me why. Let's start doing that. Accountability.
Just because you disagree with one
Yeah.
particular
You
thing.
can't
That's
got
it.
your own opinion.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody does anymore.
They want us to all be samey. We're not all samey. That's why my man's losing his wig. That one podcast that they want defunded is Fresh and Fit. I'll start saying names. Because that Don is losing his mind.
With
bro.
Myron.
Brother.
You reckon though?
No, what I'm saying is he's realised that he's got his own audience. He can say what he wants. They're still going to be paying him. He's realised he's gone into 2025 already. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're
Us
saying.
getting angry at him is paying him. Hence why the girl
Yeah.
come out and said, I want to sleep with 101 man. Whether she did or not, is paying her.
I hear you.
you know what I'm saying? That's why when she's going put on TV and we're talking about it on national TV.
Yeah, GMT or whatever.
There's man who are like, do you see the video where she let the brothers in the yard?
Mm.
Do you see the two old white men?
Yeah.
So yeah, they're my dad's friends.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she said something, her dad's friends are subscribed to her OnlyFans. Her dad's bro, like
You know, there's two of them, innit?
the other one is on a madness.
You can see it, innit?
Bro.
But the other one, her heart's not in it. You can see it's breaking.
No,
her.
it's not.
The one that opened
no.
the door, the one on the other side of the door.
No, the one on the other
The
side
one
of
to
the
the
door
right
Okay,
side
okay,
of the
okay,
door
okay,
is
yeah.
is
the
doing the uni one where she's going and saying, "Yo, you're 18 and you want to learn,
Yeah.
shout me."
Mm.
She's outside
But the other
uni.
one, there's an interview where she's crying. You know.
No, it's a documentary.
Oh yeah, but she's bawling. That's
You say she's boiling, brother. 100 man's ran through her. 32 man or whatever.
what the same day.
That's what she done. That's what the documentary was.
But you see when she opens the door, maybe I'm reading too much into this. Because I've met one of them. That one she's that through and through.
Mm.
There's nothing you can say to deter her or make her feel bad about it. Because I've seen her actively argue with several women and defend her point and her
That's
stance.
the other one that's going unis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
But the-
Bonnie Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's through and through. The other one, I feel like this is breaking her.
But the other one's been doing porn.
They've both been doing porn.
That's what I'm saying. So they've been doing it.
But this is to different extremities. She's getting a different level of attention.
Do you know what she said? And this, not to say that, I just needed to know what was going on because I watched it with a gal to be like, what's going on? She said, respectfully, I done what I done, the gangbang. Now I got bare cameras in my face. Of course I'm going to look like I'm crying. I don't want to do the interview.
Okay.
We play United, we spank United 9-0, and you got the mic in Rashford's face. He don't want to talk to you, bro.
Mm.
You just got spanked 9-0. You ran, Liverpool ran him ragged, and you got the mic in his face.
Yeah. But to
You
make
see what I'm saying?
Mm.
He's got to play that match though, innit? But yeah, I hear you.
She played the match. She
Yeah.
said, I played the game.
She don't
The man
know till after how it's going to make her feel. She didn't think it
Yeah.
would be a 9-0 deficit. Yeah. She thought she'd be able to handle this.
And she's saying that some of the men that she's dealing with, some of them are asking for mad stuff and she's feeling sorry for them. She's doing it. The way she's saying it, it's like, bro, these men need to
You can't, are you siding with her though?
siding with her.
Yeah.
In terms of what
from a business standpoint, what can I say? Do you do and collect your coin. Her mum's a finance manager, her dad's in the part of the team. This is a family business, bro.
That's crazy.
What's got
Your
to do with me?
picnic front is part of the family business.
Wasn't
You
she
know?
Oh.
crying because she couldn't make 2 to the 100 come or something like that?
She couldn't what?
Take 2 out of the 100.
Swear, I didn't even know all that. See, I'm there giving her brownie points for being a respectable
You know, I
person
saw
that
a
she don't
clip,
even
yeah?
deserve.
She told the brothers to line up. They're all naked in the room, bro.
That's crazy.
Like 8 man lined up. And she
That's
said,
crazy.
yeah, you can come on my face the fastest. And the man are standing next to each other.
No, that's crazy.
Bro,
Do you know how uncomfortable that is?
no, do you know what must that room must smell like?
I
That's
don't
why you see the Airbnb host was like, yo, I didn't know it was my yard. That's just
Swear down.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
must want some more bread. You
A
must want some more
1,000
bread.
souls in your bedroom. That's
And
crazy.
1,000 souls.
That's crazy.
They all left condoms,
Everyone have a
rappers.
ring doorbell. I advise everyone to get a ring doorbell. So you see what's going on.
I don't feel comfortable with
My,
more
again,
than one penis in the room.
it's true. And mine.
Mine.
It's got to be mine.
Yeah. And
Mine
if there is
alone.
another one, it's got to be at a distance from me, and the wall's got to be behind.
No,
me.
but even
Like,
those-
there
that-
can be no
bro,
space.
I'm not interested in that
That's
environment, bro.
century.
I'm not interested in
Yeah,
that.
I can't run.
I'm not interested in
Century,
that
I can't
environment, bro. I can go home. I got my own yard, man. I can pay for a hotel room if I need to. I can go to the park. I can go in my car. I don't need to be in a vicinity where that's taking place.
Yeah.
And there's more than one in the room. Come on, man.
But so you see how you say
Fun Meal podcast, is what they said.
Yeah.
what happened?
Nah, you just said defund no
About the
podcast.
That's
Said
what
it
they
again.
said.
No, but it's like
101.
But why?
There's a lot of man chatting shit though. Like they're not
I
even
hear
wrong.
that, but why is that a thing? Why? So now we ain't got nowhere to vent now, basically.
They don't want you to vent anyway.
because you know what they say. You see, like
Wait,
they say, like,
didn't. Wait, you do realize, yeah? When they said men can speak,
They're lying.
come on, man. They didn't want us to
Speak what they
speak.
want.
Yeah.
no, but we can only what
We
they
can-
want
yeah,
us to
yeah,
say.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you see how they say that, like, we're sassy and we're not like the men back in the day and all stuff like this. You know, men had these conversations back in the day. They just weren't televised. Like,
There was nowhere to tell
there was nowhere to speak it. You think that we're speak like we've been around men and grown around men. Like, I've been around my dad and his
It's
mate.
just say words.
It's the same conversation, if
Bro.
not worse, because there's no
Words,
camera.
words.
And this is a mad thing as well. Back in the day, there was less debauchery and craziness going on. Maybe it's not televised and it's not publicized as it was, yeah. But if you think for all the stuff that's going wrong in the world and all the stuff that women are doing wrong in certain examples of relationships and behaving like men and, I don't know, Cardi B sleeping with men when she's pregnant and stuff like this, you think the remedy for this is the men to be quiet. Do you think that's what's going to get us back to the promised land? Like, do you get, because men are not really, like fathers, they're not really appreciated and loved and like when as much as mum when they're there, because mum enables it. A man you miss when he's not there because that voice that held everything, the ship together and presented the discipline is not there no more.
That's why she's pulling up to his yard. This is how he's winning them over.
What's wrong with this?
I'm telling her, yo, listen, hear what I'm saying. Yeah, it's when I'm not here, you're gonna miss me, you know. That's what you did. That's what you did.
No one can't be the same like me, you know.
No, but
6'6".
think about it though. It's the man who instills discipline. It's the man who says, it's the man you got to hide your outfit from as a daughter and get dressed outside. It's the man who, because he knows how you're going to be viewed and how the world's going to treat you. So we put the boundaries. Women will just say whatever to make you feel good and how you want to. Do you get
also,
what I mean?
women also believe that because they believe it, everyone else should. So you know it's wrong. So everyone should know it's wrong. Right? The world don't work like that though. Like we know it's wrong, but there's other people who feel the opposite way. I'm not saying it because I agree. I'm just saying it exists. So because of that, we're the ones that have to protect who comes in our yard.
I was about to say the same. Remember like back in the day when you link a thing, you'd be like, "Where's dad in? Is dad gonna be there?" So it was, no, my mum's there. All right, cool. Your mum's there. All right, cool. The dad's there. You're like, whoa, your dad.
You feel me?
Because the dad should come with violence. He should. You should.
It's true.
When the dad comes down the stairs, like, oh, you're right, lad. He can't.
100%.
That's what you're thinking.
You said you want a Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, you know?
But as a dad, you should know. I'm expecting that. It's for me now to like navigate it well to show that I'm a good you. Even though I want to go upstairs and do what I'm doing, what you're doing, right? I gotta still present to you that I'm a good you. If I just in the yard like, yeah, dad, shut up, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Technically, I should leave the yard.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I'm getting away with that in the yard, I don't rate
you. Know what's crazy? Because nowadays, the you will tell you to shut up, and the daughter and the mum will jump in the way and stop you from
in my own yard.
Yeah. No, for true. No, that's crazy.
I'm yet to get to that stage. Even though my girl's daughter, she's got a partner in it. Well, I can't say partner. He's got a little boyfriend, but he's so respectful and so cool. I can't fault him in any way.
Yeah. Don't that annoy you?
Yes, a bit.
I got a cousin who's she's got
and she's not even my child. I was like, why are you so good?
Yeah, but that's because we came from a bad place, though.
100%,
you reckon?
100%,
yeah, man.
100%.
Think about, bro, some of your brethren you knew were snakes. You're just like, oh, but they're not doing it to me, though. I think about it, now you wouldn't entertain it, but back then, brother, there's Bear Man, you knew was a snake. But because they didn't do it to you, you were cool with it. Until they did it to you, and you're like, I should have saw it coming. But
we don't call it a snake, we call it something else.
Okay, cool.
Because we've got certain people, even from your area, probably one of the main ones. We wouldn't call him a snake. I'm not going to say his name. I'm definitely going to say his name.
For my bit?
Yeah, bro. You spoke to him today.
You reckon?
He's not a snake to us, but to everybody else he is.
Oh, yeah, there's that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But then, if someone asked you, yo, what's wrong? You say, nah, it's cool.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
then what people say about him, you're like,
you're right. Because you made me remember he's robbed people I know, exactly. But they're not from where we're from. So
my point.
Yeah, they've had to. So
people are terrified of this guy, terrified. Where he's like, I phone him now.
But that's what I'm saying. But I know people like that. But my point is, that doesn't mean if someone else talks about him in a bad light, I can't be there and say that's not him.
Facts. Yeah.
But let me just hold my mouth because I don't know him in that way.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know that.
I know that he does that, but it's
because of where we're from, so I don't expect it to be normal. Like sometimes I'm speaking to people and I say certain things that I think is just normal because that's how we grew. And they're like, that's not normal. I'm like, you're right. It ain't normal, but it's normal to me.
Yeah. You think we're broken?
It's our environment, man.
But
I don't think we're broken.
There's benefits to it. Yeah, I like who I am. I like the.
Yeah, but would you like to be on the other side? Like,
No.
I said on my pod the other day, or our pod the other day, that I would like to not be privy to all this information. I'd like to be on the other side, so I don't know what a red bandana means. I don't know what a blue bandana means.
But
I don't know if the crip walking means that you're spelling out.
No, sorry to cut you though, but every walk of life has certain negative sides to it. Do you get what I mean?
So what you don't know here, you might find out something else over there, and you're like, right, I'm happy. Like, I was watching Bridget Jones' Diary. I don't know if it's the second one or the third one, but she goes to Thailand, meets her friend who's dating a guy. When they decide to fly back to America, in the airport, the guy puts a snake in her bag. She gets bagged at security. The snake's got cocaine in it. Yeah, so they put her in Thailand jail. Bare women in there, they've been there for time.
Is this the woman, the partner, or the friend who's visiting?
The friend.
Okay, yeah.
But
yeah.
the partner's the one that did it. So let's say you've come to buck kid's girl puts the snake in your bag. You're now in jail. Now that you're in jail, you're now saying to the jail that you don't know what you're gonna do, blah blah. Anyway, the girl that you're seeing back in the end flies out to save you, but she can't let you know that you know like in the jail, your girl might come to save you, but she can't say I'm saving you. She's making it bare professional. But there's that intimacy part because it's like I feel bad that you're in this situation, but I can't get you out right now. It's gonna take about a week, and you're like, what, a week? Jinx, but she's telling you officially, but obviously she's there because she's cool. So you now go back in the room, you're a bit upset because you're telling the people in the prison that, that's my babes. She didn't even save me. He's telling me I got to wait a week. And then everyone else is now moaning and sharing their problems. Now you're hearing this one's getting boxed by her man. This one's man is sleeping with her mum and her sister. And he's telling her firm it because he's got the bread. Now you're looking at your girl like, that girl's good, boy.
Facts. No, facts.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And we said about this on our pod the other day. I had a manager and he, I don't know if he's from well off, but he was a manager at my workplace. Long story short, he went missing. He committed suicide. What? Because he had debts he couldn't handle. And I'm like, his lifestyle was so not used to being poor and not being able to afford his lifestyle that it was too much for him to want to live no more and killed himself. But I've been broke before. I'm still here. So those struggles that we've made us okay with certain things, certain people, like remember Chris Rock said that Bill Gates would slit his throat if he had Oprah money. I can't even fill up my jet. So there's different problems in different walks of life. I don't even have a jet. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Like even I met one of my brethrens when we was in Dubai. He's got a friend who works in gaming. He is up, bro. Different type of up. I'm talking 8 figures in the bank account up, yeah. And we're on the beach just chatting, whatever. Now I must have started talking about in the early, I think when my daughter was like 4 or 5, whatever. I lived in Northwest. Daughter lived in Enfield. But sometimes that rush hour traffic, bro. Because one time I had her, yeah, and then her mum was like, can you keep her and just bring her to school? I said, yeah, cool, no problem. Bro, woke up, got her dressed for school, 6:30, 7 I've left my yard. Get her to school for 8:45. You know what time I got back home? 11.
On time.
She was about 10 minutes late. The journey took me 4 hours, bro.
That's crazy.
Just to go, because it was during rush hour, innit? Peak times. I said, I can't do this no more, man. But from that moment onwards, I was like, listen, she's got to stay in Enfield when she's got school. Like, it doesn't make sense for me. I can't keep doing this. But there's certain man that probably won't even speak up or make it convenient. They'll make it drama. And now, she's now making it a thing. No, she's staying at yours and you're dropping her on Monday. And it could get to the point where it's like, she didn't even go to school today because I'm not seeing in that traffic. And you can't be mad.
Yeah.
4 hours, brother. I had a headache when I got home.
Yeah.
I said, why is it so long? But it's just the rush hour.
This country's effed for that,
brother,
man.
And it's not getting any better, man.
And obviously he's here for a holiday, but it's just like, I don't know why you like it here. You know what I mean? But he was breaking it down to us like, over there, where he's obviously Barbados, there's nothing to that, because we're so much on the go. I said 24 hours over here, there's something you can do. You can never not want to do something. You can get food, you can go for a milkshake at 2 o'clock in the morning, shisha, everything you want to do, strip club, whatever you want to do. But obviously, back home,
I like that. It's a lot slower.
He said it cuts off from like 11 o'clock at night. Unless you go to a certain part of town, and it's not even really like that.
Like, when I went to Antigua, it took me a while to realise, bro, I've driven on this road every day. Because in my mind, I'm thinking it's a different road.
I'm not paying attention to landmarks and stuff like that.
There was one time we were somewhere and it was like, let's go to a shop. We're like, cool. He's like, let's walk. I'm like, we're not going to get a car. It was nice, just over there. I was like, and then it clicked. We've been coming to the same square every time.
Ain't much else going on.
I was like, oh, snap.
But I feel like I prefer that life now, though.
I think because of what
we're aging, isn't it?
Remember, we're getting old. Like, countryside living to me sounds
beautiful,
brother.
It is, isn't it?
I went to go check specs, and I was like, I could live here,
What is it, Quay?
It's not Quay. It's just outskirts.
Quiet.
It's quiet.
Yeah. I remember when I lived in.
Get that in Barbados.
It's just, you know what I mean? But I think we got sold a dream. I think what we should have been doing is the 6 months on, 6 months off.
What, back and here?
Yeah, wherever your back is, but it's somewhere that's a lot slower paced than where you actually work.
I would do half.
Bro, council estate living is horrible, you know.
But we had fun though.
Of course
Yeah.
we did.
We had fun,
But bro,
But imagine as an adult.
pissy lift and human feces in the corner of the lift and the corner of the stairs is not normal. Bro.
Yeah, but we did it in our
It's not
we
normal.
did it in our teens. Imagine doing it now, like you said.
I'd be furious.
50,
I'd
60.
move to one of these kids or they'll end up doing me something.
That's what I moved to do.
I'm telling you, man, my daughter's coming to check me and I'm gonna go crazy if one of you lot say something to her. Like, do you know what I mean? Like this.
But you ain't got the lower back. Like I don't know.
What do you mean?
As in muscles. Like you're old now.
Nah, man, I'm young.
Nah, bro.
I'm young, man.
One of these used to
You're
fist
one of
you
the
up,
people
bro.
that the noise is in the block now. The noise is annoying you now. And now you can't even say enough goodbye.
And they tell you,
Nah, man.
shut up, man,
Yeah,
you
man.
old man.
Chill out, man.
Watch your
Tyson could have
TV, bro.
Tyson could have knocked out Jake if it weren't in the contract, man. That dog don't
No,
leave
I hear
you, man.
that, but that's Tyson.
Yeah.
What kind of comparison was that?
I'm Tyson, man. I'm Tyson about my daughter, man. No, but I hear you. I ain't. You know, I was thinking it today. Yeah, I was in the car, and there was a car following me, and it was following. I took like 4 turns, and it was still behind me. I'm already planning the fight in my head now because I'm thinking, what is going on there? Why is this car following me?
Mm.
And I'm sitting down and thinking, like, I need to have a fight, you know, because I don't know if I still got it in me. I don't know if I can still pull this off. I like to think I can, but like, I still think I'm fast.
Mm.
I had a race with some of my olders, like maybe over 10 years ago. But when I was on the block, I'd probably been late teens, maybe early 20s. And they smoked me.
Mm.
I've never been smoked in a race in my life.
Mm.
But mentally, I thought I still had it. So I'm hoping that when it comes time to fight, it's not like I'm dreaming. And my punches ain't punching
My
like this
landings.
supposed to be punching. Like, you know,
But this is why you got to train.
Yeah,
Stay
you
ready
do.
so you ain't got to get
Yeah,
ready,
for
man.
real. Facts.
Stay
You lot will get
dangerous.
into a fight one day, you think your chinks has got your back. This is your chinks.
It's on the floor, man.
Chinks is in the corner. Like,
This guy was what?
in the corner like this.
This guy said he has to fight. The Peter Griffin left. Doing, bro.
Man's on the blow like Peter Griffin, you know.
Hey, I was saying I was gonna read off the It sounds mad every time I go to read it, bro. But 2024. So the 1st of Jan, Jazz Cafe, London. 28th of Jan, Cardiff.
You did the first day of Jan.
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Go on.
We were gonna do it this year, but then the venue, politics, bro. If I was to speculate,
It's because I is black.
nah, Bayless ran in there. Say, yo, you man owe bread. You ain't opening. What you
Swear.
mean? Yeah, what do you mean? Like, and normally in that situation, you'd be like, can we do like a payment plan to stay open? But then
They weren't having it.
they're like, nah, man. Like this debt's been, I think it was the previous owners.
Oh, yeah, I
choose.
remember you was telling me.
Yeah. Because that happens, you know. I sell you a venue that knowing that you can't open past 4. You've bought it thinking you could open past 4. You look at your license for 2 a.m. You've already spent peas. Yeah, it's hot. That's a
Eight, baby.
barbershop now.
That's crazy. That's
You gotta convert that
crazy.
to a
I
barbershop
bought
now,
a venue.
man.
It's a barbershop, you know. Man's got to tell Winston, yo, turn down the bashment after 2, you know, because it's a whole establishment I had to close down, you know.
Hey.
I
No
don't- I don't-
Domino's. No
I don't know if I
Domino's.
could do I couldn't do events, you know. I
No,
couldn't do events.
That's a late
You gotta
barbershop.
play cards. You gotta play cards. No more Domino's
You
after
silence,
2.
you know.
Nah, I could do
I
events.
said, no Ludi, pack up the Ludi, man.